is Cameron, and welcome back to my channel, Which Way to Wicked, where we talk about all things love, light, and especially tarot. So guys, today we are going to be doing another spicy, fiery reading today as we find out what dirty talk your next lover wants to send your way. Okay, so if you are ready for these naughty, dirty channeled messages, then let's go ahead and take a look at your group picks today. Okay, so for group number 1, we have this pure essential eucalyptus oil that is meant to clear your sinuses. And then for group number 2, we have this tea divination cup. And last but not least, for group number 3, we have this cute little seashell. So guys, I want you to go ahead and take a very big and deep breath in. And now I want you to let it out. And now I want you to please close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to think about who your next lover is and what dirty talk that they want to tell you. Okay? So whenever you feel ready, please open your eyes, and whichever little object your eyes lands on first, then that, my dear, is going to be the reading for you today. Now, if you feel called to more than one object, then definitely feel free to check out those extra messages as well. And as always, I will have the timestamps listed down in the description box below. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into your reading today, friends. Okay? Hello, group 1. So, if you chose this eucalyptus sinus clearing essential oil today, then hey, hello, my lovely little butterflies, and thank you for fluttering on to this reading. So I'm going to go ahead and put this little buddy off to the side over here, and let's start getting into your reading, shall we? So first of all, I just want you guys to know the gist. Today we are first going to be talking about your tarot cards, and that's just going to be giving us like a sneak peek as to what they want you to know and what vibes and energy is affecting this connection. And then we are going to be talking about exactly what channeled messages wants to come through from your person today with our little note cards here. We also have our extra channeled messages as well. So definitely make sure to stay tuned for the second half of this reading, because that is when we are going to be getting into the dessert. We're going to be finding out exactly what they want to tell you and exactly what they want you to know. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about this, shall we? So the first card that is coming through today is the Hermit card. So guys, this does represent Virgo energy, so your next lover could definitely be a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. And with the Virgo card coming through, I definitely think that your person wants you to know that they are going to have their eye on you long before you even realize that they like you, long before they even introduce themselves to you, okay? Because this person is the type of individual who is very slow at settling into a connection. This is somebody who is very, very independent, and I think that they want you to know that before they met you, before they saw you, they weren't interested in being with someone, whether it be them being in a physical connection or it be them being in a more intimate emotional connection. They just weren't interested in anything, and I think it's because they were on this journey of being independent. They were on this journey of just focusing on their job, focusing on their passions, and they just weren't ready to settle down. They weren't ready to commit themselves to someone, even if they were just committing themselves to a fling, right? They just weren't ready for any of it. But then they saw you, and that is when everything changed, baby. So I think the reason why your person is really going to be interested in you is because they see you as somebody who, with this Eight of Coins energy coming through, you are just somebody who is very independent yourself. You are somebody who seems like someone who is very interested in your studies or very interested in your career or your passions. You just didn't seem like somebody who wanted to tie yourself down at the moment. And I think that they just saw you as somebody who could rely on yourself. They saw you as somebody who didn't want to be with anyone. You just wanted to be on your own because you loved yourself so much, okay? They see you as somebody who doesn't need to be in a relationship to be happy. You don't need people trying to compliment you 24/7 because you have a love all for yourself, okay? And so they want you to know that that was just the sexiest thing ever. That was the sexiest thing ever. And I think that for the longest time, they were just watching you from afar. They were watching you and really like filling you out and trying to figure out who you were before they even decided to approach you. I really think that with this Hermit card coming through, this represents somebody who does their research, right? They do their research and they do it well, okay? I really think that they were trying to watch you, figure out who you're friends with, figure out like what it is that you're into, what your hobbies are. And guys, I'm not gonna lie, this I honestly think your person is gonna be a bit of a stalker, just a little bit, okay? This is your next lover, right? This is your next lover, so I don't think you are going to be turned off by it. I don't know if you're ever gonna find out that this person really watched you for so long before they talk to you. Like, I don't know if they are ever going to tell you about this, how they did their research on you, but I think that at the end of the day, they're just going to spend a long time trying to figure out who you are so that they can become somebody who you wouldn't be able to say no to, okay? They just wanted to be able to woo you and persuade you to give them a chance. And so they were trying to figure out who you were so that they could become the person who would be your knight in shining armor. Okay, they wanted to be the person who you would finally decide to, settle down with for a time. Okay, so yeah, that is really, really sweet to see, and I love that. Now, talking about the more naughtier side of this reading, the more naughtier, spicy messages, I think that they want you to know that along with them researching you and really finding out who you are, finding out what your interests are, I think that they are really going to be trying to study up on some Karma Sutra. I see them trying to find ways to make themselves more physically attractive in the way that they are able to physically make you happy. Okay, so I see them maybe trying to study up on a little bit of everything because obviously they don't know what you are going to be interested in until they actually start talking to you and actually explore an intimate connection with you, right? So they just want to be prepared. They want to be prepared for anything. So I honestly see them really getting outside of their comfort zone. I see them studying up on all these different types of like sexual things. Maybe they are going to be studying what are the coolest like BDSM things that are in style right now, right? They could be trying to study up on new crazy sex positions. Maybe they're going to be like hitting some yoga classes, trying to like, stretch so that they can be like the best stretchy person ever for you, right? They could also be trying to hit the gym and like run and work up their stamina. So if you are somebody who likes to go at it all night long, they can best be that match for you and be that fit for you. They just want to be able to be good for you. They want to be able to be good for you because they just find you to be so attractive. They find you to be so wonderful. And they just want you to also see them as somebody who's attractive, as somebody who is wonderful, as somebody who is amazing. They just want to give you everything that they feel like you deserve. And I think that they are going to do this so selflessly, okay? This is somebody who, like I said, they weren't interested in being in a relationship of any manner until they saw you, until they met you and talked to you, right? They were fine with just being on their own, being a single Pringle. In fact, they loved it. They loved it. So it is really going to take a special person to get them to want to settle down with someone or to want to explore any type of connection with someone. And you were that lucky person. So they are going to go out of their way to make sure that they can make you happy. They're going to go out of their way because they just see you as somebody who is someone just so incredible. And they're going to devote all of their time, all of their energy, all of their attention on pleasing you, on making you feel good. And I think that they want you to know right now in this love letter that they are going to do anything and everything that you want them to do to you. Okay? Whatever your wish is, they are going to do it, right? I'm honestly hearing your wish, my command. Whatever it is you want them to do, they will do it. And I also think that they're honestly going to really make you happy with the physical matters as well. And when I say physical matters, I mean money matters, okay? That is what I'm seeing here with the King of Coins. I really think that they want you to know that they have money. Okay, they have money. Your next lover is honestly going to be somebody who I think is going to be older than you. I definitely see an age gap romance coming through here. And because they are older, they are going to be a bit more established. And because they are more established, they're going to have a bit more money. And with that money, they are just going to devote all their time to spending it on you, to making you feel so priceless. Okay, they're going to be buying you gifts. They're going to be taking you out on expensive dates. They're going to be buying you really nice, expensive, delicious delicacies, right? They are just going to be really spoiling you so much. And that is definitely something that they want you to know right now. They're going to spoil you in the bedroom and outside of it, okay? And what I mean by them saying they're going to spoil you in the bedroom, it's just, again, how they're going to do anything that you want them to do whenever it comes to pleasing you. I definitely think that they are going to be a giver and you're going to be the taker in this connection. They're just going to give you anything that you want, okay? If you tell them to, get in the splits and drop down and be in those splits for like 30 minutes, they will do it. They will do it. If you tell them that you want them to like do a backflip and then go and try to do some stripper moves or something on a stripper pole, they will go out, buy a stripper pole, they will go and do some tumbling classes and learn how to do a backflip so that they can please you, so that they can do everything that turns you on, everything that makes you happy. They will do it. They're going to go above and beyond in that bedroom, baby, and they are just going to do everything that they can to sweep you off of your young, gorgeous feet. Okay, and then outside of the bedroom, again, they're going to be spoiling you. They're going to be really taking you out on the best nights of the town of your life. They're going to be buying you anything you want. They're just going to be making you feel like you are $1,000,000 because that is how they see you. And that is what they want you to know, okay? You are just precious to them. You are precious. And they will show you just how precious you are to them by treating you. Now, last but not least, we have the Princess of Swords coming through. And I do think that this is really representing your energy. I think that you are somebody who could be a air sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. And I am talking about our lovely Geminis, Aquariuses, Libras. Okay, and with that being said, with this Princess of Swords coming through, this represents somebody who is very independent. This is somebody who is quite popular they are able to talk to a lot of different people, and they are just great communicators. Okay, so I definitely think at the end of the day, they want you to know that you are somebody who they view as being really good with your words. You are somebody who they view, again, as being very strong and very independent, and they are just really going to see you as somebody who is the perfect person, right? You are the perfect person. You are so incredible, and I think that you are just somebody who they really, really, really are going to like so much. So, yeah, that is what I'm seeing so far. Let's go ahead and move on to the channeled messages here. So, Spirit, for group 1, can we get some sexy, spicy channeled messages here? Can we get some spicy channeled messages, please, Spirit, for group 1? Can we get some spicy channeled messages, please? Ooh, okay, I think this one wants to come through. Yeah. Look at that. That is amazing. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh my goodness. Yes. Ooh, okay. Okay. Let's see what else wants to come through. Spirit, can we get some extra messages, please, for group 1? What spicy messages does group 1's next lover want them to know? Okay, can we get some spicy messages, please, from group 1's next lover? And then last but not least, let's go and get one more card. Let's get one more card for group 1. Ooh! Okay, you guys, that was 2 cards. And you know what? Because I love y'all, I'm going to take it. So let's move these cards up. And let's see what these are. All right. Yeah. I love that, you guys. That honestly makes so much sense. So, let's talk about these cards, shall we? So, we have My Fantasy. We also have Focused on Money, Wild Side, Others' Opinions, Uninhibited and Released, Love's Secret. We have this card right here that says, I want to live out all of my 3 dream jobs with you. And then last but not least, we have, I want it all with you. The kids, the house, the love, the life. Okay, you guys, so what's awesome is that this is representing some Capricorn energy. And we also have some Gemini energy coming through again. So yeah, we definitely have a ton of earth energy coming through within this pile, and we also have a ton of air energy as well. So I definitely think that you and your next lover could be one of those signs, right? You could be one of those elements, okay? But just talking about these messages, the first thing that I really see coming through is the fact that we have My Fantasy and we have Love's Secret. So again, like I was saying before, your person wants you to know that they are going to have their eye on you long before you even realize that they like you, long before you realize that they are into you, right? They are going to be keeping their interest in you a secret, okay? And they want you to know this. They want you to know this, okay? They are just going to see you as somebody who is their biggest fantasy. Okay, you are their biggest fantasy. And I think that because they view you as somebody who is such a amazing person, they view you as somebody who is literally like their dream person, they are going to do everything that they can to try to become your equal in your eyes. Does that make sense? They just are going to be building you up in such a high way. They're going to be putting you on such a high pedestal that it's almost going to get to the point to where they feel like they have to do everything that they can to be able to be just as amazing as you are, right? So they are going to be, again, trying to do all these crazy things to try to become the best person for you, right? Let's say, for example, they have a little bit of extra weight on them. Before they even try to approach you, before they even try to tell you that they like you, they're going to be going to the gym and really trying to work on their health and really trying to work out so that they can become the perfect match for you, right? Maybe they're going to be somebody who wasn't really interested in makeup or who wasn't really interested in dressing up, right? I see them really trying to go out, get a new wardrobe. I see them trying to get makeup, trying to just make themselves look as presentable as possible so that they can be just as perfect as you are to them. Again, I think that they're also going to be trying to learn up on all these crazy sexual things as well. If they are somebody who is more vanilla, I see them trying to learn these chocolatey, crazy things, right? They're going to be trying to hit maybe some BDSM clubs, or I see them just trying to learn as much as they can, maybe watching a lot of porn so that they can be the perfect person for you in the bedroom as well. They are just going to spend so much time trying to be your perfect match, right? Because they want you to know that you are so perfect to them, and they just want to be able to be as amazing to you as you are to them, okay? And I think that that is so sweet. Now, another thing that is coming through is others' opinions, and it says, I feel bound by my culture and my family's beliefs on how I should live my life. I'm working towards breaking free from limiting myself based on these beliefs. So I also think the reason why they're going to keep their admiration, is that admiration of you to themselves for so long, is because of the fact that there is an age gap coming through. Again, I think that you are going to be quite a bit younger than them, and I think that they are going to be worried about what other people are going to be thinking about you guys, right? If you allow them to date you, if you allow them to be your lover, they're really worried about what other people are going to be saying about that, right? Because they realize that that is not something that a lot of people do, right? There aren't a lot of age gap romances out there, right? And whenever there are like big age gaps in romances, people stare, people say things about it, they gossip about it. So they want you to know that for a while they are going to keep their admiration for you a secret, because they are going to be letting other people's opinions affect this connection for some time. But they want you to know that they are going to be getting over it. They're going to be spending time working on that belief so that they can break it and shatter it, so that they can really not care about others and just go after you with a single-minded focus. So just give them time, and they will be getting over that and going after you with so much determination, okay? Now, what's also coming through is focus on money, and it says, I'm currently focusing on my career and finances. My main priority is financial stability. So yeah, again, before you, they were interested in being in a relationship. They were interested in being with somebody, right? They were just focused on their job. They were focused on being on their own, on really trying to become stable and having a stable life before they were even ready to even think about being with someone physically, let alone emotionally, right? But I think that after they come into after they become your lover, I think that they will very quickly decide that they want to take things from a more physical thing to a more serious thing. Does that make sense? I think whenever you guys first start this connection, I do see you guys just having, a friends with benefits type of thing. I don't see this being very serious at first. But over time, they are going to realize that they are just going to want to be with you. And they want you to know that. In time, they are going to want to not just be your lover, but they are also going to want to be your person. They're going to want to be your boyfriend, your girlfriend, them friend. And then, after that, they're also going to want to be your future spouse. Okay? So after they start to build this connection with you very quickly, they are going to want to realize that they want to build this to an even grander connection, okay? one that transcends a physical connection and into an emotional connection. Now, after that, we have I want to live out all of my 3 dream jobs with you. So again, that's talking about how they want to live a life with you, a long life with you, and they definitely want you to know that for sure. They are driving that point so much right now. Now, the last thing that I'm seeing here is the fact that we have wild side and we have uninhibited and released. And it says right here, there's a side to you I haven't seen, and I want to see you let loose and get wild. Let's have some fun. So yeah, I definitely think that they want to have this wild connection with you, and I think because they see you as somebody who is younger than them, they do feel like you are gonna have like a wilder side, right? I think for the longest time before they met you, before they started trying to like date you, I think that they had only ever been in relationships with people who were their age, right? And because they're older, that means they were with people who were older, right? Who were the same age as them. But after they set their eyes on you, you are going to be somebody who is a lot younger than them. And because you are younger, they're going to view you as somebody who has a lot more vitality. They're going to view you as somebody who is more crazier in the bed. And I think that that is going to be something that turns them on and also intimidates them at the same time. Because I do think that they are going to be a bit worried about how they're going to be able to keep up with you or not, right? That is going to scare them. And that is why for the longest time they're going to be going to the gym. They're going to be working on their stamina. They're really going to be trying to get into their best shape ever so that they can keep up with you once they do get with you, right? But after they do that, they're going to be going after you with so much single determined focus, right? The single-minded focus. That's what I meant to say, right? And I definitely think that they want you to know that they're going to give you just as much as you give them, right? You guys are going to be having some crazy times in the bedroom. They're going to be making you feel amazing. And I'm also getting the fact here that they could want to role play with you a lot, because if you look at this, these people here are wearing masks. So I definitely think that they're going to be loving the fact that you guys might role play, and that's definitely going to be something that they want to do with you. So yeah, guys, honestly, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day, friends. Bye. Hello, group 2. So you chose this cute little tea divination cup. Then, hey, hello, my gorgeous little butterflies, and thank you for fluttering on to this reading today. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and put this little teacup right here to the side, and let's start talking about these messages. Okay, so the first thing I want to let you guys know is what you can expect from this reading. So for the first half, we are going to be taking a look at y'all's tarot cards, and these tarot cards are just going to be giving us a sneak peek as to what naughty things your person, your next lover, wants to tell you. But make sure to stay tuned for the second half of this reading, because that is going to be whenever we get into the meal, the whole meal, the dessert of this reading, as we take a look at exactly what your next lover wants you to know here with some channeled messages. We also have some more, like another deck of channeled messages right here. So that it's definitely going to be something that is worth waiting for. So without further ado, let's take a look at your reading today. Okay, so the first card that you guys received is the 3 of Coins. Now, guys, the first thing that is coming to mind here is I think that you could be meeting this person, your next lover, through your job or through a common interest. Okay, the reason why I'm saying that is because at its core, the 3 of Coins talks about working together with a group of people while at your work. right? Or this could represent working together with a group of people while you are doing something you're passionate about or doing something that you're interested in, right? So therefore, again, you could be meeting this next lover of yours at your job. You could be meeting this next lover of yours while you are going after a hobby or a passion project, okay? Now, since this does talk about being in a group of like-minded people, this could also represent how maybe you might meet this person through your friend group, okay? Maybe you are going to share like some mutual friends and y'all's mutual friends are going to hook you guys up or something like that. But yeah, I definitely see you guys meeting within a group, within a small community of sorts, whether that be a work community, a community of people who does the same hobby as you, or a community of like friends or something. That is what is coming through. Okay, now going off of that, talking about the more like naughtier side of things, the first thing that I'm seeing here is the fact that you are gonna be what gets them through their job, okay, through their boring like 9 to 5 day, or like while they're at work or whatever. They are just going to be thinking about you, and the thought of you is really going to be what gets them through that whole day, okay? You are just going to be somebody that gives them something to be excited about, and I definitely think that they have a lot of things to be excited about here, especially some juicy, sexy things, okay? The reason why I'm saying that is because if you look at this, you can see right here that there are like some horses out there, some work horses, right? Just working, doing their thing. I'm sure they're sweating. I'm sure they're putting in a ton of work. But here, right here, that there are some oranges, okay? And honestly, whenever I'm looking at those oranges, that makes me think about peaches, okay? And what does the peach emoji represent in our emoji world on our phones? That represents the booty, okay? So I definitely think that the thought of your booty, that is going to be what gets them through the day. Okay, they're going to be thinking about your sexy, 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 yummy booty. And they're also going to be thinking about when's the next time that they can eat that booty or touch that booty. Okay, they just see you as somebody who is so yummy. You're as yummy as an orange, as a peach, and they want to bite into it and eat it all out. So that is definitely what they want to tell you right away in this message. We are going into this message, into this reading with a big old bang by them telling you that the thought of eating you out every day is what gets them through the day, okay? You are the person who they imagine coming home to. You are the person who they can't wait to call to come over to their house and meet them so that they can feel your body, especially your booty, so that they can, you know, imbibe on your juices, okay? They just see you as somebody who is so freaking yummy. You are so yummy. You are so delicious. You are a delicacy, and they are just so into it, okay? They just worship you. Group 2. And that is the first thing that I'm seeing. Now, going off of that, we also have the 7 of coins, and I honestly think this is quite lovely, because the 7 of coins, this talks about really waiting a long time. This talks about somebody having to be patient, waiting for the seeds that they have been tending to finally grow. So they are waiting for like the fruits of their labor to come in. Okay, and so this is kind of giving me the idea that your person, they want you to know in this letter, they want you to know as it, like in this message, right? Did I say letter? They want you to know in this message that they are really going to be putting in so much work and so much time to try to win you over, to try to get you to want to be interested in them, okay? Because maybe for some reason or another, whenever you guys meet, you may not be interested in being with them physically right away, right? It's going to take some time, honey, but they just feel you as somebody who, they feel like you are somebody who is worth that time, that energy. And I think that they're going to spend so long trying to woo you, trying to show you just how awesome they could be in the bedroom, right? They're just going to spend so much time trying to talk to you, trying to just get you to see them as somebody who would be a nice potential lover, right? And I think that that is so sweet. That is so beautiful. And I honestly think that they really do feel like they were led to you by fate, right? You make them believe in fate, okay? And the reason why I'm saying that is because if you look right here, you can see like a compass, right? You can see a compass, and I just think that they want you to know that they felt like it was their fate to meet you. They felt like there were some divine actions coming through. They felt like God really made it so that you guys would cross paths, okay? So I'm kind of getting like a romantic energy from your next lover, group 2, which I find to be very funny and intriguing, because I really do think that your person, with all this earth energy coming through, I think that they could definitely be an earth sign, sun, moon, rising, or in Venus. So I am talking about Capricorns, Virgos, Tauruses, but these earth sign people, they are very, very realistic, right? These aren't the people who are super romantic and super like dreamy like our water signs, right? That is not them. They are very realistic, very pragmatic. And so for this person to be so romantic and so dreamy about you, like, you are really just going to be something else to them. You are really going to take their breath away. You are just going to be so incredible, because it takes quite a person to get them to have this like romantic side be brought out of them, right? So they definitely want you to know that you are just quite a person. You are just so incredible. You really bring out their romantic side, and I think that they want you to know that you are going to turn them into a whole new person, but it's the person who they want to be, right? Because they want to be with you. And they really do enjoy the person who they are turning into as they spend quality time with you, as they make love to you. And I think that that is so, so, so sweet. And I do think that they want you to know that they are going to try to sweep you off of your feet in every way that they can. They're definitely going to be trying to plan like some sweet, spontaneous trips. They're going to try to do small things to really capture and keep your attention. I see them, you know, taking you out on a romantic date. I see them having like these candlelit dinners with you. I see them buying you roses, just making you feel so precious, because you are precious to them, and they're going to treat you like so. And I think that that is so, so, so lovely to see. Now the next card that we are seeing here is the King of Wands, and I do also want to talk about the other card as well, because we have the King of Coins, and with these two kings coming through, I definitely think that the last thing they want you to know is that they see you as their equal, right? They see you as their perfect match, as somebody who is just so perfect to them, right? You're so perfect to them, and they just see you as somebody who is so, so incredible. You match them in every single way, right? You match their intelligence. You match their determination. You match their wittiness, their passion, right? They just see you as somebody who is their equal in every single way, and I think that they are going to treat you as their equal, and they're going to treat you with so much respect and so much love, and they're just going to do anything to make you feel loved, to make you feel treasured, to make you feel desired. And I think that that is so, so amazing. At the end of the day, they just have so much respect for you, group 2, and I think that that is so lovely to see. And I do want to talk to you guys and just tell you right now, I think that this may be your lover at first, but I do think that this person is interested in taking things to the next level, right? They are interested in having not just a physical connection with you, but an emotional connection with you. They're interested in taking things to a more serious step. Okay, so yeah, they definitely want you to know that, right? You're not just going to be a fling to them. You're going to be somebody who they want to maybe even spend the rest of their lives with, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at your next cards, at your actual channeled messages. Okay, so for group 2, can we get some channeled messages, please? For group 2, can we get some channeled messages? Let's get that. Let's take a look at your other cards here. Can we get some other cards, please? Ooh! Alright, I think that one wants to come through. Let's get like a couple more. I think a couple more. Let's see what wants to make an appearance here. let's take that one. Beautiful. Alrighty. Sorry, you guys. You had to hear that terrible singing. Now, I'm just going to set this up really quickly. I'm going to set this up. And then I'm going to pull a couple more cards, maybe 1 or 2 from this other deck right here. Alright. Let's see what wants to come through. Ooh, okay. Yeah, look at that. Okay, that is so lovely. So, first of all, you guys, talking about these cards, we have Nervous, Twin Flame, This Isn't Goodbye, and You Feel Like Home. Now, we also have the Warrior of Love, I Want to Be on My Own Right Now, and we have I Cannot Take My Eyes Off of You. Okay, you guys, so first of all, I really think that this person wants you to know that they are going to be so patient when it comes to courting you, when it comes to trying to get you to want to be with them, to want to date them. They are really going to take their time, and they're going to do it willingly. They're going to do it gladly, right? Because even if it takes a year or 2 or 3 or 4 freaking years, you are worth it, right? You are worth all of the wait. You're worth it. And that is what they want you to know. And I do think that for some time, I think they're going to realize that the biggest way that they can woo you is if they say goodbye to you temporarily, and if they decide to be on their own for some time. Now, I think the reason why they're going to decide to do that is because, honestly, you guys, everyone knows the best way to get somebody to just realize how amazing somebody is, or to realize how amazing... Guys, I'm sorry. I lost my train of thought, but everyone knows that the best way to get somebody to really like you is by leaving them for a time, right? Because nobody really knows what they have until it's gone. And I think that your person, your next lover, is going to take this thought to heart. And I think that they are really going to make you realize just how amazing they are, just how much you love having them in your life by saying goodbye, by being on their own for some time, by creating some distance from you. And I think that as they create this distance from you, as they give you this time to just be on your own and for them to be on their own, I think that that is going to be whenever you realize that you really like this person, that you are interested in this person, and that you do want to be with them physically. Okay, so yeah, I'm definitely seeing that you are going to meet this person. I don't know if you know them yet or not, right? Well, as you are watching this reading, you could already know them, you may not, but after you meet this person, it is going to take some time until they decide to leave you. And then that is going to be whenever you realize that you like them, that you are into them. And that is going to be whenever you guys come back together and you guys are going to have this intimate connection with each other. Okay? Now, they also want you to know that they are just so nervous whenever they are around you. They are so nervous whenever they are in your presence. Because again, you feel like home to them. You are just everything to them, and they are hoping that in time they will also be everything to you as well. With twin flame coming through, you could definitely be their twin flame. And again, that is going to be why you make them believe that you guys were led to each other by something divine, right? Because a twin flame connection, that is one of the most divine things I can think of, right? A twin flame connection makes you feel something so magical, and they are going to feel that magic whenever they are in your presence. And I do want to go ahead and just read this to you guys. So it says, "You activated my soul to find my true purpose and destiny in life. You helped me heal in a way no one else could. Thank you for finding me again this time around. So yeah, your person is not just gonna feel like you guys were led to each other by some divine thing in the sky, right? They are also gonna feel like you were somebody who they could have known in a past life as well. You are just somebody who they feel like is not just their twin flame, but their soulmate as well. So they are really just gonna feel some type of way for you, group 2, and they are really just going to adore you so much. They are gonna worship the ground that you walk on, and again, like, they are just never gonna be able to take their eyes off of you, right? Because it literally says, I can't take my eyes off of you. And I think it's because you are somebody who is so beautiful, so gorgeous. And I also think, especially whenever you are unclothed, whenever you are in the nude, they are not going to be able to take their eyes off of your butt, okay? I'm kind of getting the idea that they want you to know whenever you guys are together, they are really going to want to use mirrors so that they can see you at every angle. I really think that they could use a mirror, like put it like behind y'all, so that whenever they are with you, whenever they are intimate with you, they can see your butt like jiggle whenever y'all are like riding each other, right? That is definitely going to be something that they want to see. They are definitely going to want to see themselves as they are holding your butt as well. Like, this person is definitely a booty person, okay? They are gonna love your booty so much. That is like the biggest thing I'm getting from this reading. Like, they are just going to worship your booty, okay? They're gonna do anything for that booty, babe, and that is definitely like what I'm seeing. Now, last but not least, we have the warrior love. And yeah, this person is just gonna be a warrior when it comes to trying to fight for you, when it comes to trying to fight for this connection. They are going to really spend so much time proving to you that they are your perfect match, that they can match you in every single way, and they are going to enjoy doing it. They are going to enjoy wooing you. They are going to enjoy showing you that they are the person for you. And whenever you finally decide that you want to be with them, that is just gonna be the best day of their lives, like forever, right? So yeah, that is what I'm seeing for you today, group 2. I hope that you've enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by the side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, group 3. So if you chose this awesome little seashell today, then hey, hello, my gorgeous little butterflies, and thank you for fluttering on to this reading today. So you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and place this right here off to the side, and let's go ahead and get into your reading. So guys, before we get into all the messages, I do want to give you a quick rundown. So for the first half of this reading, we are going to be taking a look at y'all's tarot cards, and that is basically going to be like the appetizer, okay? Because the tarot cards is going to be like a sneak peek of all the dirty things your next lover wants to tell you. But the second half of that reading, it is going to be the whole meal, the whole dessert, okay? As we get some channeled messages coming right from their mouths to you, okay? So definitely make sure to stay tuned to the second half of this reading, because that is when you are really going to be getting to the meat of this reading, and that is going to be whenever you get to see all the channeled messages that are going to be coming through. So without further ado, let's take a look at your cards. So the first card that is coming through is the Princess of Wands. And now the first thing that I'm seeing here is the fact that this woman's bare back is exposed, and how she also has her hair up in a bun. So I definitely think that your next lover, they want you to know that the sexiest thing on you, to them, in their eyes, is your back. There's just something about your back, about your spine, about your neck as well. They just find it to be so alluring. They find it to be so sexy. I definitely think that they want you to know that they're going to be doing anything that they can to be able to get their hands on your back. So maybe whenever you guys first meet, they might put their hand on your back as they try to lead you somewhere, right? They may try to find a reason to be able to show you around, okay? Like maybe you guys are going to meet at a party, so they might end up putting their hand on your back to lead you to the drinks or something like that, right? So yeah, I definitely think that they want you to know right away they're going to be so attracted to your back, and they are going to try to find any reason to be able to touch your back as well. I definitely think that they want you to know how they are going to love giving you back massages. They're going to love to make you feel good. And I think that, first of all, they're going to be able to put their hands on your back, right? They're going to be able to touch your back by rubbing you, right? But they're also going to be able to make you feel good as well. So it's kind of going to be like a win-win situation for both of you guys, right? Because they just want to be able to touch your back. They want to be able to love on it. And if they get to make you feel great in the process, then what more can they ask for, right? So yeah, they could offer to like rub your back right away, like after you guys meet each other or something like that, right? Hopefully you don't think that's weird, right? Because that seems kind of forward to ask somebody just like that, do you need a back rub? Right? But anyways, another thing that is coming through is the fact that they are always just going to want you to have your hair up. Like, to them, like, that is just really hot. I don't know. I think that there's just something about your face that is so beautiful. You may be somebody who, like, has, like, straight bangs, or maybe you're somebody who always has your hair down, and they just want to be able to see your face because they think that your face is beautiful. So I really think as they become your lover, that they're always going to be asking you if you could pull your hair back so that they can see your gorgeous face, so that they can see your bone structure, your eyes, because I do think that they are going to be attracted to your bone structure. They are going to be attracted to your eyes, and I just think that that is so lovely. Now, the second message that is coming through is the Four of Coins. Now, the Four of Coins, this talks about somebody who is very, very possessive. Okay, this talks about somebody who really found like a treasure. They found something that is worth more than gold to them, and they want to be able to hold on to it. So I definitely think that your next lover, they want you to know, as you become their lover, as you guys start to have more of a like intimate connection, I do think that they are going to become very possessive of you. They're going to be very territorial of you, and I think that if there's ever anyone that tries to talk to you who they feel like is trying to like woo you or flirt with you, they are going to be giving them so many dirty looks here, because with the Five of Swords, I don't know if you can see it, but this guy, like, he has like the dirtiest face ever. He's kind of like looking at this, like giving someone the look, right? And I think that that is just representing your next lover. Like, they are going to be giving anyone the look if they think that they are trying to come on to you, if they think that someone is trying to put the moves on you. This person will give them the dirtiest looks ever, but I also think that they will also not be afraid to take things to a physical level as well. If they see somebody flirting with you, and they continuously keep on doing it, I think that fists will come up and they will freaking fight to the death for you. Okay, this is somebody who is honestly just giving me very, very masculine energy. They're giving me so much masculine energy, right? They are just going to really get all crazy trying to keep you from everyone else, okay? And I think that, you know, they always want you to know that you are theirs. I think that once you guys like really get together, they want you to know right now that they are always going to be calling you theirs. They're always going to be saying that you, I'm hearing the word mine. They're going to be telling you that you are mine all the time. That is what I'm hearing. Mine, mine, mine. And they're just going to treasure you so much. And because you are such a treasure, they are going to be going all alpha male for you all the time when it comes to keeping you, when it comes to fighting for you. And yeah, just best be prepared for that, okay? Be prepared, because your person is going to go all crazy when it comes to fighting for you, when it goes to defending you as well. Like, I feel like if anyone's ever rude to you, if anyone ever disrespects you, they want you to know right away in this dirty talk that they will defend you no matter what. If somebody says one tiny word that in any way disrespects you, some hands will be thrown, some fisticuffs will come up, and there will just be a lot of bruises afterwards, okay? So yeah, you have somebody who will always, always defend you, and I think that's really sweet. Now, last but not least, we have the Prince of Coins coming through. And it is worth mentioning, with the Princess of Wands making an appearance, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but this does represent fire energy. So I am talking about the fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, right? Yeah, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and then with the Prince of Coins, this represents earth signs, so I'm talking about Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you or your person could be one of those signs, Sun and Rising, or in Venus, so definitely keep an eye out for those signs, okay? Because if you run into one of those signs, it's very much so that could end up being your next lover. Okay, but anyways, with the Prince of Coins coming through, I honestly really love this. I love this so much because this talks about somebody who is very, very, very patient. This talks about somebody who sets a goal for themselves, and they, don't matter how long it takes, they will slowly but surely work towards that goal until they attain it. Okay, and what is so beautiful is that you can see this prince here holding a coin. They're holding something that is worth more than gold to them, and I think that is representing what they are trying to get after, right? What they are trying to work towards here and win over. And I think this is really representing in its very essence that your next lover, they are going to really take their time when it comes to wooing you. When it comes to getting you to like them, they are going to go above and beyond. Okay, they're going to go the full 9 yards to try to just sweep you off of your feet and get you to want to fall into bed with them. Okay, they will do anything because, again, they want you to know in this like dirty talk that you are treasure. You are gold to them, and they will spend years, if that's what it takes, to win you over and to get you to want to decide to even give you or give them your attention for, like, even if it's just like a minute, right? They will do anything. Okay, they will do anything for you, okay? To just get you to even notice them, they will do anything, okay? So, yeah, I definitely think that they are really going to take their time wooing you. And I also think that when it comes to the naughtier side of things, once you do become intimate with each other, once they do become your true lover, in every sense of the word, I see them really taking their time when it comes to pleasuring you. I think that this is going to be somebody who's very selfless when it comes to, like, loving and being loved, if that makes any sense. Like, I think that this is definitely going to be somebody who is a giver, not a taker. This is going to be somebody who loves pleasuring you, who loves spending 30-40 minutes of foreplay, just making you feel good, doing everything that you want them to do, just bringing you to orgasm multiple times, okay? And they won't even think about wanting you to do something to them, right? All they think about is you. All they think about is making you feel good. They are the last person who is on their mind. Does that make sense? Like, their own pleasure, they don't even care about that. All they care about is pleasing you, because your pleasure, bringing you to pleasure, that is what gives them pleasure, okay? And I think that is so, so sweet. So, yeah, they just want you to know whenever they are sending you all this, like, dirty talk, all these messages, they want you to know that you are their number one priority. Making you feel good is their number one priority. And they will just give you the best, slowest type of lovemaking ever. And I think that it's going to bring you to your knees. It's going to be the type of lovemaking that drives you crazy, because I do think that you are going to want to get to the main finale, right? You are going to want to just bang their brains out, right? And have them inside you, but they are going to take everything so slow. They're always going to just make everything longer, you know, having longer foreplay, and just bringing you to orgasm several times before you guys even connect to each other, before you guys even really truly are inside each other. So yeah, I think that is so, so lovely. You just have quite a lover on your hands at group 3, and I think that is so awesome. So let's go ahead and take a look at the meat of this reading. Let's take a look at your channeled messages, okay? So Spirit, can we get some channeled messages from group 3's person? Can we get some channeled messages, please? Some channeled Messages, please. Let's take that one. Now let's take a look at these other cards here. Can we get some other messages, please? Can we get some extra messages, please? What does group 3's person want them to know? What dirty messages do they want to tell my group 3 folks, please? Can we get some messages, please? Can we get some messages, please, Spirit? Can we get some messages? What wants to come through? Beautiful. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Sorry, you guys. I was just trying to have these all facing upright. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through. Spirit, can we get one final message? Alrighty. Guys, these cards are honestly so beautiful. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Literally for the back of the deck energy, we have longing and desire. And so, yeah, I definitely think your person wants you to know whenever they are giving you like this dirty talk that you are the one thing that they desire so much. They're going to be longing after you for so long because, again, I don't think that you guys are going to get together right away. I don't think you guys are going to get together right away. I think that this is going to take some time. You guys are not going to get intimate on the first time you meet. In fact, I think it could take several months or even a year until you guys do, you know, come together and become more physical and become each other's lovers. And I think in that time, your person, they are just going to be longing after you. They're going to be longing after you so much. You are going to be the object of their every wish, their every desire. Okay, and they're just going to be lusting after you so much. But let's go ahead and take a look at these messages. So we have, is it true? I heard you were dating someone. Is it true? Please tell me it isn't. You're so special. You're truly divine. I never felt energy like yours before, and I can't get enough. Finding myself. It was time I went within to find myself again. I need to figure out what I want out of life. I need space. Gaslighting you. I have been lying to and gaslighting you. You weren't crazy. You were right. I just wasn't strong enough to admit it. We also have, I'm afraid of getting hurt. I either have too much trust too quickly or no trust at all. Give me time. And then last but not least, we have body positivity. So guys, I think the biggest message that is coming through is the fact that your lover, for the longest time, they are going to be lying to you and gaslighting to you, right? Is that the right way to say it? They're going to be lying to you because I think that you are going to expect that they have feelings for you. Did I say expect? I meant suspect. You're going to suspect that they have feelings for you. And I think that instead of telling you that that's right, that they do have feelings for you, they're going to lie to you and make up some story and say like, no, you're wrong. I don't like you in that way. And I think the reason why they're going to be saying that, the reason why they're going to be gaslighting you in this way is because they are afraid that you are not going to see them in the same light that they see you. They want you to know right away that you are just so special to them. You are truly divine. There's nobody else like you. You are literally a treasure to them. And because they see you in such a high light, because they put you on such a high pedestal, they feel like they could never amount to the same, in the same light, right, to you. They feel like they will never be enough for you. Okay, they feel like they can never be as amazing as you are and that you will never see them in the same way that they see you. And so instead of telling you like, yes, that's true, I do like you, they're gonna lie. They're gonna lie their faces off, okay? Because they are afraid of you truly finding out their feelings for you, and they are afraid of the fact that once you find out these things, that you will tell them that you're not interested in them, or that you will tell them that you like someone else or something like that. Because with this Is It True card coming through, I think that for the longest time they are going to suspect that you could be with somebody. They're going to suspect that you are dating someone. I just am getting the idea that they are really going to feel like you have a lot of people who are into you. And I think anybody you talk to, any person you are talking to, they are going to be thinking that you have something going on with them. Okay? Because they just feel like you have so many lovers. They see you in such a high light, and they think that everybody else sees you in that same way, and that everyone wants to be with you physically. And so they are just like making up these lies inside of their head, right? They are making themselves doubt whether or not you would want to be with them by coming up with these lies. Does that make sense? They are going to be making themselves think that every person who you talk to, who you smile to, you are into them, or you are having a connection with them. And I think they are doing this to try to find a reason to not go after you, to try to find a reason to not tell you that they like you, right? Because they are just so afraid of coming clean and telling you that they like you. They are so afraid of you just knowing that they are into you and you saying no to them and rejecting them, that they would rather create these false assumptions of you dating these other people. They would rather hurt themselves by thinking that you are unavailable than actually getting the guts and telling you how they feel about you. Okay, that is what they want you to know. They are just so scared. They are so scared and so nervous when they're around you, and they are just trying to find reasons as to why they shouldn't tell you that they like you. But again, they are going to end up finding themselves. Okay, they are going to end up taking some time on their own and really separating themselves from you so that they can work on their own self-love, on their own self-confidence. And I think after they do that, they are finally going to come up to you and start to try to woo you here with the Prince of Coins coming through. They're going to try to take their time and slowly win you over, slowly pursue you, slowly woo you and sweep you off of your feet. And I think that it's going to be worth it. It's going to, all this time that it takes for them to finally find themselves and find their self-confidence and find their self-love, it's going to be worth it. Okay, it's going to be so worth it, because by the time they do decide to go after you, by the time they do decide to try to win you over, they're going to go above and beyond to win you over. They're going to go above and beyond to make you feel special, to make you feel loved. And I think that that is so, so, so beautiful. I freaking love that for you guys. So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, with body positivity, it's just going to take some time for them to be able to look at themselves and love themselves in the same way that they look at you and love you in the way that you look, right? It's just going to take some time, okay? But once they do, once they get this equal footing with you in the way that they love themselves just as much as they love you, it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it, because whenever they get to that energy, whenever they get to that point, you guys are just going to be able to have such a gorgeous, gorgeous connection. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing. And with these two cards coming through, this is representing a lot of Cancer energy. So your person could definitely be a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. And it is worth mentioning here with the fact that it says, I either have too much trust or not any trust at all. I think that your next lover, they could have definitely been hurt before in the past. And I think that that is definitely worth letting you know that, okay? Because that could represent why they are so slow at being able to trust you, why they are so slow at being able to see themselves in the same light that they see you. But once they do see themselves in that light, that is going to be whenever things again start to blossom and bloom. So yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys.